Hey guys, it's kind of dark. You can't see, but anyways, I wanted to let y'all know I went to the McDonald's around 10:30ish or whatever. I got to look at my receipt. And I ordered a excuse me, a Filet-O-Fish. And I just bought the sandwich cuz I don't really like the fries. And I usually go to Wendy's cuz I really don't trust this McDonald's, the one on 156th Street in Lawndale and Hawthorne Boulevard. So I went in there and I ordered that and in a coffee. And so when I left with it, I came back and right across the street, I just walked a few steps across the street. I opened it up and it was hot. I mean, cold, really cold and hard, like it had been sitting 2-3 hours. And so I gave him a really bad review. Let me tell you what happened. This is shady. So they locked the doors already. So I knocked on the door and the lady was looking. I was knocking hard and I called her over and I said, hey, this is hard. She didn't even want to look at it and take it back. And I was like, nah, feel it. Look at it. It's cold. It's hard. This has been sitting. I said, ma'am, I was born in 1961. Okay. Not 61 days ago. Okay. And this sandwich is bad. It's cold. It's hard. A Filet-O-Fish, I've been eating them since I was little. Like, we've been going to this McDonald's since they opened up. Since 1961, I'm knowing these, and these are shady-ass people. And I'm sorry, get some white people in here, because that's how it was, and the food was always real good. Okay? If you're Mexican, I'm sorry. Go to a Mexican restaurant and cook. Because if you can't cook a white people sandwich, you shouldn't be in there. I'm sorry. I have problems with them every time, and I try to give them a chance every time. Okay, so I went and I took it back. She didn't want to take it back. Okay, but she did. And I said, I paid $5 plus tax for a sandwich. No, you're going to take it back. This is cold. It's hard. The bread is hard. And I worked for, King Hawaiians through the agency for a while. So that's what we did, is made bread. Make bread and pack it and everything. Bread's supposed to be real soft. It was hard. It was sitting. And she took it back. She brought it back. She brought another one real fast. It was like within seconds. She walked away, came back, and I felt that was funny. So I said, no, I'm going to open it up. I opened it up, and lo and behold, it was the sandwich. It was the filet inside that I had bit off. I said, ma'am, I told you. This is no good. If the bread is no good, the meat is no good. It's been 2 hours. This sandwich is cold. They brought it back and tried to hide it. Try to do their trickster shit. So I stood right there. I said, I said, this is bad. I paid you $5. Go back and make another one. So lo and behold, she takes it back, and the cook must be mad by then. So the sauce isn't the same sauce in a filet. It was melted down. You couldn't even see the sauce. It looked like spit. Okay, so I walked away with it, and I said, well, I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt. I took a bite, and it was nasty. Nasty. It made me want to throw up, and it gave me a real bad taste in my mouth. So, something wrong with the cook, and I gave them a really bad thing. I always do when they do that shit. And they did that on purpose. And so watch what you're getting. Go to Wendy's, because if you want a hamburger, Wendy's are way better. Or, wherever your other place. Don't go here. 156 in Hawthorne Boulevard is shady, homie. All the Mexicans here are shady. They're spitting in our food. They're giving us bad food. I used to have to bring coffee back and then I would watch them put the end of the coffee where it has all the coffee filter, the little filters at the bottom. They pour that shit back in a cup before. They don't throw that away, and they give that to whoever they feel. I feel like they have a set of coffee set for people that come in, and so I used to make them make new coffee again. I say, I just watched you put that old filter shit, and let me taste it, or you taste it. And pour a little bit and I'll taste it. I used to make them do that, and they get mad when you do that, and they spit in your food and do shit. That dude, whoever the cook is or girl, she did something shady to the food. I threw that shit over the fence. And I gave him a bad fucking report. And I told him, I threw that shit over your fence. And I threw the bag at their wall because she didn't want to take that back, and she knows they're shady. This McDonald's is shady. They got shady ass Mexican people in here, and they don't hire, you notice they don't hire no white people in here. None. Not one white person. And guess what? When I was a kid and all this shit was ran by white people, food was good. Sandwiches are good. Everything was perfect. And not to make fun, because I'm half Spanish, but you all don't know how to make a hamburger. And spitting in people's food and doing raunchy shit is not acceptable. And you better watch yourselves. Because if somebody gets sick, they're going to know. And if the law don't believe them, somebody's going to come back and do something to you. It ain't going to be me. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to mess with the wrong person. I don't care. You guys need to go to hell over there.